U.S. President Joe Biden's administration is preparing a $725 million weapons package for Ukraine. That's according to U.S. officials on Wednesday. It's an effort by the outgoing president to bolster the government in Kyiv before Donald Trump takes the White House in January. Quickly winding down the war was one of Donald Trump's central promises on the campaign trail, though he's avoided discussing details. The package is said to include cluster munitions as well as a variety of anti-tank weapons, including landmines, which the United States has not exported in decades, and are controversial because of the potential harm to civilians. Over 160 countries have signed a treaty banning their use, but Kyiv has been asking for them since Russia launched its invasion in 2022. The reported $725 million price tag marks a steep uptick in size from Biden's recent use of so-called Presidential Drawdown Authority, which allows the U.S. to draw from current weapons stocks to help allies in an emergency. Recent PDA announcements have typically ranged from $125 to $250 million. The size and contents of the package could still change, but one official said that the formal notification to Congress could come as soon as Monday. Russian forces are currently making gains in Ukraine at the fastest rate since the early days of the invasion. Analysts and war bloggers said this week that they have taken an area half the size of London over the past month.
Тут, в Покровську, напружений напрямок. Я знаю, що ви завдяки тільки вашій міцності схід не окупований тотально Російською Федерацією. Ворог щоденно отримує відповідь від вас, від ваших побратимів. Прошу передати їм від мене велику вдячність від всього народу України. Всім вам вдячний, всіх знаємо, і дуже важливо, щоб ви себе берегли, тому що без вас Україна точно не вистоїть. Вдячний ще раз вашій сміливості, вашому досвіду. Слава Україні!
Героям слава!
Дякую, досвід.
Служу українському народу.
Дякую. Дякую за це.
Служу українському народу.
Дякую. Вітаю. Дякую за службу. Дякую. Дякую. Вітаю, пані. Дякую за службу.
President Joe Biden's administration is giving the green light to Ukraine to use U.S.-made weapons to strike deep into Russia. That's according to two U.S. officials and a source familiar with the decision. This military drill video shows the Army Tactical Missile Systems, or ATACMS, which have a range of nearly 200 miles. Sources say the rockets will likely be used in Ukraine's first long-range strikes, and that those attacks could happen within days. The shift marks a significant reversal of Washington's policy in the Ukraine-Russia conflict. For months, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has been pushing to allow his country's military to use U.S. weapons to hit Russian military targets far from the border.
Але удари завдають не словами.
On Sunday, he said the missiles would speak for themselves.
Ракети самі за себе скажуть.
Russia has warned it would see looser limits on U.S. weapons as a major escalation. And one Russian lawmaker warned the decision could lead to World War III, according to the TASS news agency. Sources said the change is largely in response to Russia's deployment of North Korean ground troops to supplement its own forces. Meanwhile, President-elect Donald Trump is set to take office in about 2 months. It's not clear if he'll reverse Biden's decision, but he has long criticized the scale of U.S. aid to Ukraine and has vowed to end the war quickly, without explaining how. While some U.S. officials have expressed skepticism that allowing long-range strikes will change the war's overall trajectory, the decision could help Ukraine at a moment when Russian forces are making gains, and possibly put Kyiv in a better negotiating position when, and if, ceasefire talks happen. The White House and the State Department declined to comment. A Trump spokesperson did not immediately respond to requests for one.